Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am telling you about the time I met a Karen. So it was my little cousin's birthday and she was turning 5 years old. We went to Target because we wanted to get her something special. She's so precious and she loved princesses. Well, she still does because she's 5 now. Anyway, so we get into Target. My aunt went straight to the clothes, and I'm like, they do not want clothes. A 5-year-old doesn't want clothes. She wants toys. She was like, okay, I'm looking, okay? I was like, okay, I'm going to go over here. And my aunt was like, okay. So I went over to, like, the bags, and I was like, can I get her a bag? And she was like, sure. Look for a unicorn bag. She really loves unicorns. And so I went over and started searching for a unicorn bag. And this lady was, like, looking through her clothes. And she didn't look like Karen. She's not, like, the typical Karen. Like, she looked normal. I would never, like, think that she would have done this. But, like, I grabbed a, like, bag, and then I looked at these little bath bombs. So cute. And I was like, there was, like, star ones and then little ones, and I was like, she would probably want more. So I grab them. So I have a little bag in my hand and, like, the bath bombs, and the lady looks at me, and she stares at me for a second, and as I'm walking past her, she goes, pfft. Miss Girl, excuse me? Excuse me? I really respect my elders, so obviously I didn't say anything at first. And then I kept looking, and she just started staring at me, and she, like, went, like she was laughing, and I said, excuse you. And she was like, what? I said, excuse you. Because I thought she was coughing. She was like, what do you mean, excuse me? I said, well, you coughed. She said, okay. Like, she didn't believe me. I was like, yeah. So I went back over and kept looking. And she said, you know, you're a little too old to be, like, getting one of those bags. They're for little kids. And I was like, okay. And I kept looking. And then she was like, you really should probably put that back. You're going to get bullied. And I was like, excuse me? So, I'm very outspoken, but, like, I respect people. So, it was like a mix, but I felt like I was getting disrespected. So I said, excuse me? And she said, well, you're going to get bullied. I don't want that. I was like, it's none of your concern, but it's not for me. And if I chose to say buy this, I don't think anyone would be bullying me. She was like, sure, it's not for you. And I was like, okay. And walked away. I walked away and kept looking. She kept looking. Like, a few seconds in, I grabbed another bath bomb, and she stared at me. She's like, what do you need those for? What? I said, what? She said, what do you need those for? It's not for me, but I don't think it's any of your concern. I'm getting some bath bombs. She's like, and this is all for you? What? So I asked her, why do you care? She's like, I don't. I was like, okay then. And just kept chopping. But it got to the point where she was, like, staring at me, and I looked back, and she just looked back at, the clothing. I was so confused because I was just confused, okay? So I keep looking. I found a little brush. It was so cute. It had, like, Mickey Mouse on it. No, I'm sorry, it was Minnie Mouse. And she just stared at me. So I just walked away.